You guys know about Desktop Mate. This program allows you to have a desktop avatar. Well, not actually an avatar, more like a buddy, desktop buddy. Do you guys remember those back in the day where you would run a program and that character will then appear at like the bottom of the screen? Well, Desktop Mate is pretty much the same thing, but 3D. You can load the lady here, which is the Desktop Mate avatar, the default one. If you go in the page, you can clearly see that this is like the main mascot. There is also Miku, if you want to have her, because you know, you might want Miku in your life, because you're a Miku fan. The Hatsune Miku Desktop Mate DLC is 20 euros.
But it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
But I can do a better one. Do you know that these models are VRMs? Which means if you mod the program to run VRMs, and you can get any kind of model that is a VRM. For example, you can have a desktop version of me, I suppose. There is only one personality right now, which is waifu. I hate it with all my heart. The funny thing about this is that you can resize them with the wheel. You can even rub on them and they will be happy. You can position them on windows and they would sit. You can run any VRM, and this implies as well, we can have Leona, for example. You can have Din in his Lethal Company outfit. Of course, we can also have me with the Lethal Gear. But then I realized something. If it works with any VRM, does it mean it works with models converted from MMD to VRM? I had to test it. The possibilities are now limitless. Now feminine Doomslayer. And it's fun for just 5 minutes. Yeah, that's true, because it only has one personality and it is waifu. We can go even further beyond. Actually, I can show one more model before we move on to something else. It's very risky, very risky. If you want your maid waifu on screen, you can do it. And then I realized, if I manage to port the Doomslayer, what else can be ported? And so I started digging. I found tutorials on how to do this. Here we have Brom. Come on, Brom. Let me touch your pectorals. Let me rub my mouse over them. You're not happy with what I'm doing? We can also have... do you guys know StarCraft, yes? It's very broken. The way VRM works is that it needs legs, feet, hands, and any kind of bone that a normal human would have. We can also have a very bugged Deathwing without the head. It has a threshold where it can like render the head. So long models like Deathwing become headless. We can have Demon Hunter Genji straight from Overwatch. This is so stupid, man. Look at this silly ass. We can have Fatalis, which has the same problem as Deathwing. You can see the shadow though. You can see a little bit of the shadow there. So yeah, I spent my like afternoon yesterday working on this stupid shit. If you want to have any kind of desktop mate, just find the MMD model and convert it from MMD to VRM through Blender. There is a lot of potential in this. I chose like the most bulky characters to have. Oh no. Oh no. You guys like Nemesis? Is it too horror for you? Have you played Monster Hunter World? Do you know that in Monster Hunter World there is a skin for the handler that is literally Mr. X from Resident Evil 2 ported? Like, it's literally the same model ported. This has the same vibe, I swear. He feels light. He feels happy, you know? He feels he's beautiful. So if you're ever wondering if you want the Desktop Mate DLC for Hatsune Miku, you don't need it, because Kawaii Nemesis exists. You don't need anything else.